Hello, fellow June's Journey detectives. This is Rosamede, and today we're going to do a little review on the Detective Partners game. There's a lot of people with questions out there, and just doing a few tips here with you. First of all, you have these 4 rooms that you need to work through, and you need to pair up with 4 different people. And they could be people, if you're on a team, they could be people on your team, it could be people on your boat, it could be strangers. I didn't know who this Thompsonville was before, so they do suggest some certain friends, and I already have my partners, but when you go in there, you can pair up, and you can send out invites to as many people as you can if you want to. It can be more than 4 because you don't know if all of them will accept. So I would say at the beginning, send out your invites to your people that you trust and you know, or that you want to pair up with, and then wait maybe a half a day before you start accepting other people, unless they're people that you know and trust, that you missed out on sending the invite to. Once you have your partner, you can contribute to finding the clue in the room, which is this bar here. Before you have a partner, you can't open the room. So there are some people who have partners who don't do anything, but keep in mind, this is like a 4 or 5, how many days did we get? I think it started yesterday. So you have 4, I think it's 4.5, 5 days to do this. So don't expect your partner to get their room, part of their room done the first day and think that they're not doing their part, because they could be working on some other rooms, and you don't know what they're going through right now. Maybe they only come on the game once a day, and then they do all their stuff. So just keep in mind that you have 4 days. If you want to wait to the end, do half of the rooms and wait to the end, you can certainly do that. If you have all of the tokens here, then go ahead, and if you want to finish them off. I did pair up with Lady Cadence. She also has a channel, and I think I sent out her invite last night. I did my initial I did a scene all the way through, and then I did my initial spins, and then I went to bed, and basically by the time I woke up in the morning, she finished the room. So I feel a little bad that I didn't contribute more, but it looks like she was okay with it. Maybe she had enough to do. So go back here. So this is a clue. You find a clue at each room. All right, so when you go through here, let's just play a scene. Hopefully I don't mess up. Keep in mind, these scenes are random. Shoot, where's this stupid umbrella? Shoot, I'm gonna mess up. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I got it. Okay, they didn't have all those items. Excuse me. I'd get a little excited sometimes. Okay, so now you can get up to a 20 times streak. I've messed up a few times, so I've been going back to 1 because I don't really want to spend the diamonds. I'm really low on diamonds right now because I really had a bad sweep the board when I was sick and I couldn't go fast enough, but I really wanted the decoration. Anyway, so I'm low on diamonds. I've got like less than 200. So anyway, that's how it goes with the scenes. These scenes are random. Everybody's going to get different ones at different times, but the nice thing is you have this clear image. Let me back up. This is an alternatives to Secrets. So it plays a lot like Secrets, where you have to play these scenes in the game where you do with Secrets. Some of the prizes are kind of similar, and this is the prize that they would have given out had they done the Secrets game that they were going to do, which they did this one instead. So a lot of things are the same as Secrets. It's just a slightly different format to help you interact with people other than your team, or if you don't have a team, to play with others. When you do sweep the board, it's all random, and you have a tiny little picture on the bottom right, and you can barely see, and it's usually black and white until you start the scene. So this is nice. You could actually take a screenshot and either ask on one of the Facebook help boards or do Google Lens to see if it can pick it up. What I usually do is I play a scene first, and then I find different items in the room. I think I've done this one before. Actually, there's two rooms that actually look quite similar. But then I go to Regis Scene Finder. I think there was, if I remember right, there was a locket, and they do hashtag. What else was there? There's probably a scroll. We'll just put those two in there, and you think there's probably a lot of those, but there are a lot of scenes. I don't know if I'm going to find the scene. But anyways, you find all these scenes, and then you can figure out if this is a scene, like this is scene 3. No, let's see here. This is number 38. So if you have already gone past 38 in the hidden object scenes, you can go back and play that scene again and practice. Otherwise, you can go and click on one of these, and they will show you what all of the items are. And when you go through the room, you can see what everything is, which this is not my favorite way of doing it because you might miss something. Another thing that I do is I go to YouTube. So let's just pick a scene. Go back here. It's in more advanced. Let's go to 13, or let's go to 1756. And you can see different places have different things. They'll go through the whole, going through all the 5 stars here, clues. But what I like to use is Our World. And because this is what they do.
A mother's secret.
They go through every single clue in order of the stars. And of course, the first ones that they do are the clues that you need to find. And then they go through in alphabetical order, like the 1 star, the 2 star, 3, 4, 5, until the end. And so these are short ones. So this is like 7 minutes, and they usually speed it up to 1.25 or 1.5. So that's one of the things I do for if I need to practice a scene. And let me know below. Make a comment on how you practice scenes or how you get through scenes that you don't know, because I'm sure there's a lot of different ways that we all do this. There's a lot of great sites out there, but I like this because it's short and it goes through everyone, because sometimes if you go through the clues through the regular gameplay, you don't get all of the items. Okay, we'll close that out. Alright, so that is the scenes, and once you do the scenes, you have little markers here, and when you get to this mark, you get 50 of these tokens, and here you get 100, and when you fill the whole bar, you get 350, so you basically get 500 every time. So I did a bunch here earlier, so I'm going to go back to and alternate to Island Decorator, the room we're working on, and you can spin here in using 10 tokens, or, look at this, you can go all the way up to 200 or back down again. So I would like to go to 200 because you have the possibility of getting a much better reward. So let's spin. I have never gotten to 10,000. That's not very great. So I got my coins for that spot. So each of these markers you get something. Here you get 2 pink boxes, 75 flowers, and at the end you get a blue box or blue packet thing. Okay, I'll do this one more time. Hopefully get more than 2,000. That just didn't seem right. Ugh, really? That seems low. I used to get more. Now it automatically put me at 100 because that's what I have left. Now, ironically, it'd be funny if I got 2,000. I'm wasting my tokens. At 1,000. Okay, I didn't really get that far with this. I was kind of disappointed. But anyways, I have contributed 1,000. This player has not contributed yet. But like I said, we still have 3 and some days, over 3 days to go. And maybe they are working on other rooms, giving them the benefit of doubt. I'm not saying that they're a bad player, that they're not going to do their part. I'm just saying that I'm going to put in at least half, and if I keep going and I have the time, I will just work on a little bit more. And like Secrets, this energy bar slowly fills up to 50, and I think you also have the same options of getting more bars of energy. If you spend a heck of a lot of diamonds, you can do this. Yeah, anyways, I don't usually spend all my diamonds on that. So let's do one more play. This is a new scene, and I probably won't make it through because I haven't seen this scene in a while, so you can watch me fail. One thing I don't like is that they put all of these things in there. And what I mean by that is that the room is so messy. I just saw that dragon. Where's that? Oh, I got it. I can't believe I got it. Because it's so cluttered. Oftentimes in secrets, they start off with just less. Like when you start off a scene, a 1-star scene, you only have a few items in there. Okay, so there we go. We got our first one. And I might have to wait till my bar fills up, till I can play more. Or I can, if I'm impatient, I can spend my diamonds. There will probably be an offer from Wooga for free pink energy somewhere, hopefully, like they did for secrets. So those are a few of the tips that I have for you. This is totally an optional game, but I would encourage you, if you have accepted somebody's invite, that you would go through and at least do half of the bar, because it's just being fair to the other person, and plus you get a couple gifts. What I like is this grand prize here. I do already have this decoration. It's cute though. I get compasses and a couple boxes for memoirs, which I'm not as enthused about memoirs this time. So those are some tips and some ideas. Hopefully this helps you. If you have more tips and ideas, please post them below so we can share some more and help each other out. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.